Yesterday, tragedy struck at Appalachia High School in Georgia, where a 14-year-old student allegedly opened fire on the school campus. The trauma and fear from a school shooting can have lasting effects on students and families. Today, Blanca Cobb, who has a master's degree in psychology, and I are discussing how to talk to your children about school shootings. It's a conversation no parent really wants to have, but with these incidents becoming more common, it's critical to approach the topic in a way that helps children process their emotions and feel safe. So Blanca, what's something parents should realize before talking to their kids about a school shooting?
Your children are going to pick up on the news either from home or school or elsewhere. But more importantly, they're going to pick up on your emotional tones. They're going to pick it up from you. So if you're upset or you're avoiding the topic, they're going to sense it. And depending on their developmental level, they may not understand it if you don't explain it. And when things are not explained to children in a way that they understand, they want to start making meaning of it. And sometimes they can come to the wrong conclusions. So before you talk to your children, it's important for you to manage your own emotions. That doesn't mean you can't have controlled emotions with them and be sad and even shed some tears, but it just needs to be controlled because they're going to pick up those emotional cues from you.
How do you start a conversation with your child?
You can start it very simply by saying, "Hey, I want to talk to you about something that has happened. I'm going to tell you what it is and let me know what you've heard. What do you know, or how are you feeling about it?" When you have an open-ended question like this, it allows your child to really talk about what they're feeling and what they're thinking, and it helps you guide the next steps of the conversation. With younger children, it's really about simplicity, just answering basic questions, not going through any details because you don't want to scare them. And they really don't need to know all those details because they really can't handle it quite yet. They want to know about safety, that they're safe, their school's safe, their family's safe. It's about safety with the younger kids. With the older children, particularly those in high school, it's more about the details. They want to understand it. They're trying to process it. Some of them might feel like, why is this happening yet again? They may have some really hard questions that you might not be able to answer, and that's okay. It could be like, why is this happening again? Or is something ever going to be done about gun violence? Am I ever going to feel safe again? So you get some really hard questions from the older kids, but for regardless of their age, you want to make sure it's a safe space, emotionally safe for them to process and to let go of those feelings.
And what about kids who really seem to be in denial, saying things like, this won't happen at my school? How should parents approach that kind of mindset?
Realize it is a common reaction. It's a defense mechanism not to face the fear of the unknown, not to face the possibility that this could actually happen in their own backyard, so to speak, at their school. So you don't want to invalidate how they feel, but you don't want them to stay in that mindset. So you can say something like, "I hope you're right. And I hope this never does happen here. But we have to be prepared. So that's why we have to talk about this. We have to talk about what your school is going to be doing to keep you all safe." You have to talk to them and bring some real life examples that they can relate to. Look, it's like if they're driving, for example, you can say, "That's why you need to know how to change a flat tire in case you ever get a flat tire." Doesn't mean you're ever going to get that flat tire, but you'll know what to do. Or you can talk about the tornado drills or fire drills at school. You have these in the event of something happens. It doesn't mean you're going to have a tornado or a school fire. It's just being prepared. Talking to them and reasoning with them can really go a long way with the older kids.
Yeah, Blanca, thank you so much. That's a tough topic, but a really important conversation to have. Remember, you can continue this conversation with Blanca on her Facebook page, Blanca Cobb, body language expert.